back to the channel, and I'm here today with a package. I assume you know what is in the package because you've read the description, but still, what's the fun in me saying now? So I literally just came in from work and it was waiting for me. I ordered this the day it came out. Just received it from Sweetwater, which always packaged very well. Extremely well given the size of the box compared to the size of what's inside. Handy. And here it is. JHS pedals, the Violet. So the Violet is the Lari Basilio signature overdrive / distortion pedal. It was just released. If you're not familiar with her, I strongly urge you to Google her or look her up on YouTube. She is an amazing guitarist. Has a great signature model guitar with Ibanez, and now this great pedal, which she says she's been using since the prototype since 2022. So try to do this all with one hand. Let me read from the manual. The Violet Distortion is a new take on distortion / overdrive, brought to you from the collaborative minds of Josh Scott and highly influential Brazilian guitarist Lari Basilio. Using this pedal is like adding a new and ultra-flexible distortion channel to your favorite clean amplifier. The unique 3-band EQ sets the Violet apart from other popular distortion pedals. We place the mid-range control before the distortion circuit as a powerful preamp distortion shaping tool. This single design choice allows the Violet to achieve hundreds of tones from overdrive to full-on modern distortion. Treble and bass controls are located in a more traditional position after the distortion circuit, offering familiar but extremely flexible post-distortion shaping you're accustomed to. The Violet also excels at stacking with other overdrives, distortions, and fuzzes, allowing it to perfectly fit into any rig as a second or new primary dirt device, which they illustrate that very well in JHS's video with her announcing the pedal. This pedal is for anyone looking to give their guitar a new voice, as Lari put it. Why would I need words when my guitar can speak for me? So this is a traditional JHS sized pedal for a typical Boss, size in the neighborhood of that type of thing. Very robustly built. Down here. Metal. As the description stated, you can see the controls here. So we start off with volume, then the mid-range, then the gain, bass, middle, and treble. So you can adjust the mids pre-distortion, which gives you a lot of versatility in shaping your tone. In the video they did, they stacked it with a Morning Glory. They sounded great together. They actually called it an angry Lari because it was sort of like an angry Charlie. So she apparently runs her amplifiers very clean and gets her drive from this. And her tones are amazing. I obviously cannot play nearly as well as her, but I will demonstrate for you through some different amps and with different guitars, and maybe stack it with another pedal to see what this thing can do, because it's brand new and I'm very excited to try it out. Okay, to start out, I'm just going to demonstrate the controls going through the Boss Katana on the clean channel with the Spender Telecaster. It's on the bridge pickup. This is the amp clean. Kick the pedal on. I already think that's a great sound. So one of the key things about the pedal is the mid control, and the circuit comes before the distortion. So if you really crank it, or really turn it down, it really changes the character in an interesting way that most pedals don't. And I believe this is like a Q sweep and changes where exactly in the EQ range the mid control is. So let's turn that way up, and the mid's way up. Now let's turn the gain up, really crank it here. Now do that same sound. Take the treble and bass, turn them up, turn the mids way up. Let's do the opposite. Turn these down some and really crank the mids too. And I believe, I'm trying to remember about how Lari said it. I think it was something kind of like this. Roughly. Now going to the neck pickup. Mid frequency up. Down. And let's turn it gain way down. Turn the mid frequency back up. And let's just really crank everything and just, yep. That gets a bit out of control, but back to about where I think I would like to use it. Let's see, maybe about there. Bridge pickup. Now I think she uses a very clean amp from what I've seen in videos, so this is a pretty good demonstration for something that most people will have or have something similar to with a Boss Katana. So now I'm going to get some good sounds with this, with a few different guitars, in a box, and in a Marshall amp situation to show you what this thing can do. Okay, we're going to start off with some sounds for the Vox AC-10, bass and treble on 5, the gain and volume both on about 2.5 or 3, I'm going to go through the sounds of the clean amp on the Telecaster. Bridge position. Middle. And the neck. Okay, now let's get started. Okay, this is a Fender Telecaster with an ash body, maple neck, Seymour Duncan hot lead bridge pickup, vintage stack neck pickup, starting on the bridge position. Go to the middle position. And the neck position. This is the Joe Bonamassa Epiphone 1955 Les Paul Standard with P-90s, 50s wiring, starting off with the volumes on 9 and tones on 10. And this is the bridge pickup. Middle position. And going to the neck position. I want to try one of my favorite sounds on this guitar, the middle position, tone to about 7 on the bridge pickup. Special SE for humbucker sound, starting off on the bridge. Middle position, and nothing is split, so it is just the two humbuckers. And the neck pickup. As you can see, it's now a higher gain setting. Back to the Les Paul. Bridge position, volumes on 9, tones on 10. Middle position. Neck position. While we're here, just a woman tone type thing here, turning the tone down to 4. Back on the telly, bridge pickup. neck pickup. But you might be able to tell it's hum canceling because it's stacked, unlike the bridge pickup. Back to the Swamp Ash Special bridge pickup. Okay, middle position, both humbuckers. Stacking it with a Wampler Tumus in the front. You see the settings on the screen. Bridge pickup. Middle. Okay, now I'm going to use the Sterling by Music Man St. Vincent Goldie to demonstrate the difference in the sound with a pedal with a box and a Marshall. So now we're starting off on the box. I'm going to get you some sounds on the bridge pickup. Now I'm going to go and play the exact same thing through a Marshall DSL-1 head and Black Star 2x12 cab. And the treble and bass will be on 5 on the Marshall. I'll try to get the volume and gain levels about the same for the clean sound of the Marshall as the box. So here goes. Okay, back to the Telecaster to get you some sounds through the Marshall. This is the amp clean bridge pickup. Middle. Neck. Okay, kicking on the pedal. with these settings you see on your screen. Middle position. And the neck. Okay, Les Paul, same as before. Okay, go into the middle position. Okay, now going to the neck. Okay, back on the Swamp Ash Special. Bridge pickup first. Okay, going to the middle position. and the neck. Back on the bridge pickup of the Telecaster for some higher gain sounds. Middle position. And the neck position. Bridge position of the Les Paul. Middle position. And the neck. Humbucker sounds on the bridge position of the Swamp Ash Special. Middle position. Okay, final thoughts. This is a fantastic pedal. I think it's very versatile. I'm looking forward to experimenting with it and using it more. I love that it can go from a more subtle overdrive to as much distortion as I would typically need for the way that I usually use a pedal like this. I'd probably use the Rat if I was going any more distorted personally. But I just think this is fantastic. I love the way the mid control is set up. Lari is an incredible player. I've admired her for many years, so I was very excited and got this literally as soon as I saw that it was out. And I'm eager to put it on my board and use it a lot, record with it. I think it sounded great with all the different types of guitars. It's very versatile. I'm looking forward to experimenting with other stack combinations. As I'm looking down here and seeing, in addition to the Tumus, the Full Drive 2, the JHS Mike Campbell Overdrive, the Timmy. I'm looking forward to experimenting with all of those in this pedal, and I'm very, very eager to get to know it better. But hopefully this video has helped us all to get to know it better to start out with. If you have any questions, please leave them below. Please like and subscribe, and until next time, keep on rocking.